you're able to actually fight on May 5th?
You know, my focus right now, just for my next fight. This is my next fight. Thank you, my coach. You know, thanks my team who support me. You know, for this fight. Right now, just not lose this time, not lose this date. You know, just we come back. Just I wanna fight. I wanna maybe 3-4 times per year. Just for me, it's too much longer. You know, if I come back to September.
Relief. Whew. I'm gonna fight. Happy.
You know, this is my job. I know this job. This is my style. I want to fight.
Vanes has said that he respects you for taking or for offering the fight to him, and he respects you as a clean fighter. What are your thoughts about him taking on the fight and the challenge at the very last minute?
Yeah, you know, I know Vanes long time ago. I remember 2004 in Athens, in Olympics. Yeah, he is a very good fighter. He's very strong fighter. You know, he has a strong team. You know, I respect him because you know he is a huge guy. He's from Cali. You know, he's a good guy. You know, really, he's a huge man. You know, he's not step back. Look at him.
Gennady, I think we all know what you bring to the table, but what do you see in Vanes that can cause a problem for you?
Oh, he's a good fighter, really. You know, I believe it's not easy fight. You know, so many people say, "Hey, easy fight." I don't know. This is boxing. Nobody knows.
Gennady, how hard has it to stay focused and not get stressed out? It's 3 weeks. You got to sell this fight. You got to do all this last minute. Has it been super stressful for you? Have you been able to focus?
Not a lot. You know, not big stress for me. Just I want this fight. Right now it's change. Every time it's changed. You know, I'm a professional athlete. It's just I believe to my style. I believe my power. I believe I win.
Do you believe now you only have 3 weeks to train for a different style? Is that a problem?
No, not a big problem. I feel great. It's not just my condition, my power. I believe my style is much better.
Do you think justice was served in Canelo getting the 6-month suspension? Was that were you happy with that?
Seriously, I'm not thinking for Canelo. I forgot it. If Canelo legal, just come back to boxing. We're talking for the next situation.
That is a fight you want in September, though. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you going to take different measures to make sure more testing or same testing before you fight Canelo again? Do you have to do anything different?
For him.
For him.
This doesn't matter. You know, if legal more testing or I don't know. This is not my point. This is ask who.
Gennady, maybe this question is valid. When you spoke first about Gennady's positive doping test, you also accused Oscar De La Hoya of being a cheater as well.
Seriously, guys, I don't want talking for these guys. No, for this team, for this situation.
Let's focus on the May 5 fight.
Yeah,
if Triple G doesn't win May 5, then there is no talk about Canelo.
Gennady, how important is it that you're knocking out?
Defending your title for the 20th time. You'll be defending your title for the 20th time. What are we going to see from you this evening?
You know, I want to fight. I'm a boxer. Coming to ring for my job. You know, this is second. You know, my statistics, my record. You know, I'm not thinking for it right now. You know, I don't come for boxing for my record. Record is record.
Some of your fans want to know when you come out, are you going to be wearing Mexican colors to match your Mexican style when you step in the ring with Vanes?
It's a little bit surprised.
Hey, Gennady, is this an easy fight? Do you see it as easy fight? Because fans that don't know much will look at Vanes and think, small guy coming up, easy fight, easy knockout.
100% is not easy fight because I know Vanes long time. You know, he's a very good fighter.
What about him being a good fighter? What does he do well that you see?
Oh, he's very good boxer. You know, his style is very difficult. You know, he has a very nice team, very strong team. You know, very good experience. You know, in boxing.
They were in the same Olympics together, 2004 Olympics. Vanes was on the American team and Gennady was on the Kazakh team. So they had a lot of amateur history as well.
You know, Gennady, you had an incredible knockout streak, but you haven't scored a knockout now since the Kell Brook fight. How hungry are you to get one?
This is boxing. I can't say yes, of course, it's very important for me. Just I come from Cal. No, nobody knows.
Why was at the end of the day? Why was it's so important for you to keep a fight on May 5th for you?
Not May 5th, not very important. Yeah, of course, this is biggest day for boxing, Cinco de Mayo. You know, I want to stay activity. You know, I don't want to wait September or November, December and just lose just 1 year, 2 years. You know, come on, guys. I want 3, 4, 5 fights per year. You know, I want to stay activity. Just right now, I'm very happy because I come back to boxing. Not because I have fight with Vanes or I have no, just I want to.
You know, a victory over Vanes will get you to 20 title defenses and match Bernard Hopkins' record. How important is that for you?
Forgot. Ask later.
Gennady, are you worried about the IBF belt and that whole situation? It's kind of out of your hands, but are you worried about it?
Seriously, I am a fighter. I come into the ring. You know, this is my job. Not this belt. Like
it's my job to worry about the IBF belt. He's focused on the fight, and I'm worrying about all the titles. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight. He was in the middle of the training camp, and so he wanted to stay active, just like he said, and that's what we're doing. And Vanes, we have to give him a lot of respect. He was in training. You know, Don King called, said Vanes is available for the opportunity. And this is a huge opportunity for Vanes. Look, if there's an upset on May 5, it's a huge opportunity for him, and he's very hungry. So you can't discount that. And Gennady, it's his job to go in there and defend his titles. So
I just know how important it is to him to unify all the belts. So obviously, that situation is a little different than just kind of worrying about.
When you have a lot of titles, you have a lot of mandatory obligations, and we filed for the exception. It's not unusual, especially with the IBF, because they have such stringent rules. If you have a long-time champion and a unified champion like Triple G, sometimes you have to file for an exception. So we did that, and we'll hear probably at the end of this week or beginning next week how they rule on the exception.
Tom, what are your thoughts on the middleweight record that Gennady will match?
Gennady, if I'm correct, he's the longest reigning champion right now in the sport of boxing. So, like he said, he's not focused on the record. He just wants to fight. He wants to, show that he's the best. And Vanes right now is the person that's in front of him, and his career will be judged. I think a lot of people thought that nobody would ever touch Bernard Hopkins' record because of how long he boxed, and 20 title defenses is a huge record, and if he can accomplish that and potentially break it this year, that's a huge accomplishment from my standpoint in the sport of boxing.
Gennady, a lot of stuff has happened with all this, a lot of bad experiences. Do you still love boxing? Do you still like boxing? Do you still look forward to all this, or is it kind of not so much?
Good word, love. No, this is business. This is boxing business. Everybody understands right now this is boxing business.
So no love anymore, it's just business.
This is business.
You look
Nobody
at it.
love difficult business like this business. No, this is job. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Vanes says that they have the blueprint. Apparently everyone has the blueprint when they come in to fight you, and they've all failed. Why do you think they are going to come in and try to take your belts from you with the blueprint they supposedly have?
It's new for me. It's news for me. New news for me. Just come on, guys. This is boxing. If you like boxing, just watch my fight. That's it. That's it. Just not questions.
Big drama show.
Of course.
It's not hype though to say that this is probably the most distracted you've ever been going into a fight, right?
Right. Absolutely.
It's
This
the most
reality.
unusual circumstances, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What did you make of Jermall Charlo? Because he's the mandatory now. He holds another WBC title. Is that a fight that you see that could maybe happen in a year or so?
Oh, it's all just of course, just right now my focus on next fight, May 5th. If he wants, of course, we'll talk after my fight. If I win.
Yeah.
Gennady, Vanes just momentarily said that his wife's favorite fighter is you. What do you make of it?
Big compliment.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a big compliment. Just thank you. First of all, thanks for fans, boxing fans, and people who support me. This is very important for boxing.
Gennady, Vanes said that he was excited that he wasn't going to have to look for you, that he wasn't fighting a boxer. I've never heard a fighter say that they were excited about you putting pressure on them. So he said that. I mean, is that positive?
He's a real guy. Look, he's not scared. He's a real guy. Just the same. I understand he's feeling, because I'm very excited too. Because I come back to boxing. Right now I have opponent. But, I told you, Vanes, he's not easy guy. He's tall. He's strong. He has a strong team. This is very interesting.
He's excited that he won't have to look for Vanes also. Like with Canelo, he was chasing him around the ring, and Vanes is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of excitement on May 5.
Tom, Spike O'Sullivan was considered, but Vanes is clearly a better fighter than him. He's an Olympian,
We feel that Vanes has better credentials than Spike, and there's nothing against Spike. He's fighting on Friday night, and he's got a great opportunity on ESPN. But, you know, naturally the financials change when you're going from pay-per-view and a big arena in Las Vegas to regular HBO and the StubHub Center. Gennady holds the attendance record at the StubHub Center, but you know, we weren't able to work out the deal with Spike. But we feel Vanes, especially being rated #1 in the WBC, he's a very credible opponent, and you see that the popularity. You see, you know, his fans from Glendale. You know, he's got a very strong fan base here in Los Angeles, so it just made sense all the way around when Don King said that he was interested in the fight.
Also a tougher opponent for Gennady, right?
We feel that way. Yeah, it's look, nobody can underestimate Vanes. When you have a hungry fighter like that has that amateur experience, has that world-class experience that Vanes has, especially with the TV exposure, Vanes isn't going to be intimidated walking into that ring. They were chomping at the bit to get this opportunity, and they wouldn't have tried so hard to get the opportunity if they were intimidated or if they felt they didn't have a chance.
Gennady, what do you think you still have left to prove in the sport? I know you say you don't worry about, you know, the streak and anything, but what do you still feel you need to do in the sport? What do you need to accomplish? Is there anything else you think you need to do?
You know, I love this sport, boxing. You know, I know this business. I know this sport. It's maybe, you know, not a lot. I bring not a lot, you know, for the sport. Just right now, I feel great. You know, last how many 7, 9, 8 years, I still champion.
Yeah. A lot of people want to see you move up in weight. Are we ever going to see that before your career is over? Do you think
I'm a very small guy. Look, Vanes more bigger than me.
So no, you stay 160. You're no going anywhere.
You know, just 160. You know, just not because I stay 160. Like, you know, just okay. If I have big fight, of course I come. Just who with who?
Who would that be?
There has to be a name for you.
Okay, yeah.
That's the question.
A lot of big fights
now. The biggest names are in
Saunders
right now.
Yeah. Saunders, Charlo.
All right, guys, we're going to print in here if we can let the video out. Thank you.
Last thing, I was speaking to Dimitri Bivol. He's a big fan of yours. What do you think of Dimitri Bivol and him being a fan of you? How do you take that?
Who?
Dimitri Bivol.
Oh, Bivol.
Oh, Bivol.
Bivol, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a big fan of yours. He told me he likes your style.
You know, this guy, he's from Russia. You know, he bring like, you know, new school, like Russian school, like very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Right now, just maybe he's changed situation in light heavyweight division. No, I believe it. No, everybody have chance.
How would you like him against Sergey Kovalev? How would he fare? Just
I don't
as
know.
a fan.
You know, just, it's different for me. No. I don't know, heavyweight. I don't know, like, you know.
Vanes, what do you see in his style?
I don't see a lot. I remember in amateur. Amateur, he's best from United States.
In 2004, you say he was the best? Yeah. How frustrating has these last few weeks, this last month has been?
Not bad. Not bad. It's okay. Better now.
You're happy that you're fighting, right?
Right, absolutely.
How did you like that commercial that you guys did for Jordan? Did you
Oh, this commercial from Jordan.
Getting a lot of stuff from Jordan, I see. Getting a lot of their gear.
Yes. Sorry, yes.
Gennady, we were talking earlier. You've been making 160 for many, many years. Is it still easy, or is it hard for you to make weight? Because I think maybe it might be harder to make weight for so many years. How has it been making 160 for you?
No, I feel very comfortable in 160. You know, just not pretty big for me, like 160. You know, just seriously, I don't have a big opponent for 168 or like big money fight or big, you know, unification fight. Just right now, 160 middleweight division is more popular because so many great fighters come in 160.
That's true.
You know?
Do you pay attention to the fighters that are coming up, like the Charlos and the Dimitris Andrade? Do you pay attention to them, or do you not worry?
No, just I'm asked Tom, I want to fight, just give me an opponent, keep bringing violence. No, just that's it. I'm a fighter, seriously.
Real fighter.
Yeah, I'm not promoter, I'm not, you know, just
How about a fan?
gamble gay, man.
How about a fan? Do you consider yourself a fan or just a fighter? Because there's fighters that I just do it to fight, and a lot of them don't even watch the sport.
No, fans, boxing fans knows my style, you know, just it's not regular fight, this is championship fight. If you're real boxing fan, you watch